Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and this is my pregnancy update for week 24.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
Baby is the size of a cantaloupe. That is so big. I still think last week's grapefruit was weird. Like a grapefruit to a cantaloupe is a big jump. Okay, baby's skin is becoming more opaque. Some women do the dreaded glucose test this week. I'm actually doing that at my next appointment, 28 weeks. I am not looking forward to it. I hate that drink. Yuck, 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 yuck. And then some women are getting the linea nigra, I think it's called, that darker pigmentation on your skin in a vertical line on your stomach. You know, I didn't really ever get that with James, so we'll see if I get it or not this time, but it's definitely not here yet. 24 weeks, I had my doctor's appointment this week. So next time I go is in 4 weeks, 28 weeks, when I'll do that glucose test. And I think after that, I start going every 2 weeks, which is just crazy to me that we are already to the point where I need to start being seen more often. Almost there. The baby's heart rate was in the 150s, which is really good. My uterus is measuring right on track, and it's just, you know, always good to get checked up and visit my doctor. And we had a really good talk. I'm actually so glad I'm making this video because I was supposed to do something that I didn't do. He wants me to set up my consultation with an OB to get my okay to go for a VBAC, vaginal birth after cesarean. I recently did a whole video on my VBAC choice, and my doctor is a family practice doctor, so he is not an obstetrician. And here in Minnesota, if you want a VBAC with a family practice doctor, you need to have a consultation with an OB to get his or her approval, which I honestly think is ridiculous because it's my body and my doctor's okay with it, but I will jump through this hoop and I'm not too worried about it. So I need to set that up, and we just had a really good talk about VBAC and what to expect, and I'm just really thankful about how supportive he is and just the things that he will let me decide and choose are things that I know a lot of other doctors don't do. And so I'm just really blessed. And he wants me to start thinking about my birth plan, which again, I can't believe we are here already, but I really want to do a good job with that this time around. I had a great birth plan last time, but I didn't prepare for the chance that we needed a C-section, which we did. I didn't prepare for the chance that I need to transfer to the hospital, which we did. I planned an out-of-hospital birth with my first. So I just want to get a good plan of all the scenarios that might happen, because I will want different things in different circumstances. And I feel like a newbie here because even though it's my second birth, it's my first planned hospital birth. So I'm sure there are a ton of different rules at a hospital compared to a birth center. So I kind of just need to navigate the differences and decide what I'm willing to kind of fight against, I guess, and advocate for myself. I also need to decide whether or not we would like a doula. And I am kind of leaning toward no, which I hate saying because I'm such a believer in doulas. My dream job someday would be to be a doula or even a midwife. I think they are so helpful, especially if you are trying to have an all-natural birth, which is, by the way, what I am planning on. But with my first labor, I did have a doula, and she was lovely, but I just really relied on my husband during the whole thing. He was really involved, and all I really wanted was him, and so I just feel like maybe for me, I want to keep it more intimate and just keep it kind of the two of us. So that's kind of what I'm wrestling with now. If I do want a doula, I really need to hurry because all the great ones are probably booked up. So I just really need to make a decision and just move on. Another big decision is, I know I'm gonna get eye rolls for this, but I would really love to have my son at the delivery with us. He will be 6, and I just would love, if he's comfortable, for the 3 of us to be in the room as we welcome the 4th member of our family. I really think he can handle it. I was 8 when my sister was born, and I was in the delivery room, and it is one of my favorite memories of all time. So I'd love to have that moment if he is comfortable. So we've been talking about it a little bit with him, and I'm not really sure yet whether or not it's the right choice for us. So the jury is out on that. But if he does decide to participate, we will need another adult, either a doula or some kind of a family member or friend, to be there to take James away in case he needs to leave because he's bored or scared or whatever. Or of course, in case something serious happens, like I need a C-section, he would not be in the room for that. So a lot of little decisions to make, but they're actually pretty big ones. I think that's everything. I will show you my bump. And again, I'm just getting really excited. I started reading one of my breastfeeding books to kind of brush up, and that's just getting me excited. Like, I know the newborn stage is really, really hard and full of sleep deprivation, but I'm just really excited to meet this baby and to kind of nest in with him and her and experience all the newborn bliss. So that is it for now. We'll see you next week for week 25. I hope you have a wonderful day, and whatever your plans are, I hope you get them done. Bye, guys.
Ooh.